Hey, what's up guys, Chigs here from Chigs Tech Reviews, and today I've got my hands on another brand new Android TV box, so stay tuned for the review. So this is the Yundoo Y8 Hexa-Core Android TV box. Hexa-Core means this box has a 6-core CPU. So as usual, I'll be running a series of real-time tests to find out how well this box performs. So let's begin with the specs. I'll put the specs on the screen so you guys can have a quick read. So this box has the RK3399 Hexa-Core CPU running at 2 GHz. The GPU is a Mali 860. You've got 4 gigs of DDR3 RAM, 32 gigs of internal storage, dual band Wi-Fi, BGN and AC, Bluetooth version 4, Android version 6 Marshmallow. This supports Ultra HD 4K videos at 60 frames per second, supports HDR10 and HLG HDR. This is everything you get in the box. You've got an instruction manual, a HDMI cable, a power adapter, a remote control. So this is quite a full-featured remote control. You can also program this remote to control your television with these buttons, and the instructions are on the back. I will test this out and let you know how responsive this is. And last but not least, the Yundoo Y8 Android TV box. So here it is. Wow, a very nice design. If you look here, you've got like a 3D effect, almost like a black wooded effect, but it's obviously plastic. At the front you have the Yundoo logo with a power button, nothing on the right. So on the back you have the power socket, an SPDIF optical port. So over here you have a 3.5mm jack and it says R on it, so we'll test that out. You got a network LAN port, a HDMI port, 2 USB connections at the back. So if we keep going, you've got a full-size SD card slot. You've got a USB 3 port here, and you've also got a USB Type-C. These two ports is something new for you guys. I've not seen it in any of the TV boxes I've reviewed so far. So you've got a USB 3 port and a USB Type-C port on this box. And we're back to the front of the unit. And at the bottom, this is what the unit looks like. So I just want to quickly give you guys an idea of the size of this unit. So I'm going to bring in the TX5 Pro. TX5 Pro is one of the smallest Android TV boxes out there, so I always use this to make my size comparisons. So if we just put the TX5 Pro on top this time, you'll notice that the Yundoo is a little bit bigger and a few millimeters bigger in thickness too. So now I'm going to hook this up to my TV and we're going to find out how well the Yundoo Y8 performs. So this is the home screen for the Yundoo Y8. So this is a brand new home screen that I've never seen before. So let me give you a quick tour. The biggest icon here highlighted is TV Media Center, which is actually Kodi. We'll see what version in a bit when I run it. You've got a shortcut here for YouTube. You've got a TV store, okay, K add-ons. That's going to be add-ons for the Kodi. You got a shortcut for Netflix, File Manager, web browser, and you've got your app drawer there. Okay, so what's interesting about this home screen is you can actually edit these big icons. So if you didn't want YouTube here, you could keep the OK button pressed, and now it'll give you a chance to replace YouTube with any other app you like. So just for testing this, I'm going to replace YouTube with Gmail, for example. There you go. Now you can't actually change the big icons on any other Android TV box that I've used, but this one straight away you're able to change these big icons. So I'm actually quite impressed with that. I'm going to put it back onto YouTube. I've got two versions of YouTube because I just installed the latest version. That's the old version and this is the new version. So I'll put the icon for the new version of YouTube there. All of these icons can be changed. Let's quickly go into the app drawer just so you can see which apps you get installed as standard. So these are all the apps installed on the system as standard. I haven't installed anything else apart from YouTube. So this came with the old version of YouTube. I just simply installed the new version. I'm actually going to now remove the old YouTube. So if I keep OK pressed over YouTube, I'll have three options. I'll click uninstall, say OK, and that's it. The old version of YouTube is gone now. So I've only got the new version. So this is everything you get. You do have the Google Play Store, Netflix. You've got something else called the TV Store, which I'm going to check out in a bit, and we're going to find out how different that is from the Google Play Store. So these are your basic apps that you get installed as standard. If I go back to the home page and move on, you've got 4 categories at the top: home, recommended, online, local, and settings. To access them, you just keep going right, Now I'm in the recommended section. So over here you'll get recommended apps that you can download. They're not on your system, but if you press OK, you'll be able to download them immediately. So you got recommended at the moment Cloud TV, Skype and Twitter. So let's keep going and see what's in the next section. Now you have online section. So you got some online apps here: Filmon, Pandora, Plex and Modro. These aren't actually installed on the system yet because you've got that green triangle at the top left hand corner, which means you can download these. So if we go to the local section now, you can see you've got video, music, gallery, easy clean, app installer and e-home media center. So the last category we have here is settings. You've got settings, weather, other and system information. Other is basically you have the option to change the theme, or you can enable touch sounds. So if I click on theme, you can go auto, dark, bright or blue. It's on auto at the moment. I'm going to go to bright just to see what happens. So we're now in a bright theme. I don't actually see the difference in it, to be honest, but fair enough. You can edit the theme. You got weather there. You just input your local city and you'll get the current weather. I've already done that. I've already put London. So now settings, if I quickly go to storage, I want to show you guys how much space you have available. You have 32 gigabytes of internal storage. You have usable 24 gigs. Okay, I'm back at the home screen. The first thing I want to quickly check out is the TV store. Just want to see what this is. If you go to live, you've got your live TV apps there. If you go to music, okay, and then you've got video section there for all your video apps that you can just install. And we've already installed Modro. Okay, now at the top you've got categories. You've got news, you've got media, game, applications and manage. So you've got an alternative free app store already installed on this box called the TV store, but you have the most important Google Play Store as well. So if I open the Google Play Store, just to show you, you have full access to the Google Play Store and all the apps that within. So the first thing I like to test out is playing 4K video samples from a USB drive. And we're going to be playing those samples on Kodi or TV Media Center. So let's open up TV Media Center. So I'm going to test out a few of these 4K samples and we're going to see how this box can handle them. So let's begin with the first one. So we just tested out a few 4K samples on Kodi and they all played smooth and great. So let's move on now to another test. So this is my new backlit wireless keyboard. You can change the lights to 3 different colors. It's an absolute amazing keyboard. You've got navigational buttons, shortcuts, a really nice mouse pad, multimedia functions and a full QWERTY keyboard. I'll put the links for this in the link description. It's an amazing keyboard and it will really enhance your experience on your TV box. So next thing I'd like to test out is streaming HD videos on YouTube. So let's get YouTube open. So I'm going to play one of my videos followed by a trailer. Hey, what's up guys, Chigs here from Chigs Tech Reviews, and today I've got my hands on a very useful product that all car drivers should own.
Eggsy, I saw in you what someone once saw in me, something that can't be taught. The makings of a Kingsman. Being a Kingsman is more than the clothing we wear.
So streaming HD videos on YouTube played very well. So I just installed some of my favorite apps and games on this box, and now we're going to proceed with the test. So this is the game controller I use for all my Android TV games. This is the G600 controller. I'll put the links in the description box below so you can check it out. Let's continue with the game tests. So we're going to begin a gaming test. The first game I'm going to test out is Crossy Roads. So in the Wi-Fi speed test, this box was able to achieve download speeds of 23 megabits per second and upload speeds of 9 megabits per second. So the Yundoo Y8 was able to achieve a total benchmark score of 76,891. So let's see how that compares to the others. So this is my top benchmark performance chart where you can compare all the Android TV boxes that I have reviewed to date. Higher the score, better the overall performance. The Yundoo Y8 has surprised me and gone straight to number 2 on the octa-core chart with an impressive benchmark score of 76,891. We're getting really close to the Nvidia Shield score, but not quite. I wonder which box will actually beat the Nvidia Shield. So it'll be interesting to see which Android TV box I review next and what overall score it gets. So stay tuned. So there you have it, guys. This is the Yundoo Y8, a fantastic box, a very impressive benchmark score, a very powerful Android TV box. This is definitely one of the fastest Android TV boxes that I have used recently. The box is booted up in literally seconds. This comes with TV Center, but you can uninstall that and install any version of Kodi you like. I'll leave the links in the description in case you guys want to check it out. And if you like it, you can of course go ahead and purchase one for yourselves. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day.